Well. Good morning. Let me take this off. There we go. Good morning. Hope y'all doing okay this morning. I'm hanging in there myself. A little tired. I just dropped my son off to school. But as I was meditating this morning, God did give me a word for you today. And I hope this word really get you to really see what God is doing in this season for you. I want you to realize that. And the message that I would like to speak to you directly, and I just want to let you know, and I want you to identify the tea leaves of what God is doing. You have to, the Bible tells us to watch as well as pray. Watch also means to observe, to pay attention, to study the things, to study patterns, to study systems, to study things, situations and stuff like that. You're supposed to observe. You're supposed to, even with people, with behavior, the Bible tells us to know no man after the flesh, but after the spirit. The Bible also tells us that we are to judge, fruit inspect. Paul said to judge those who are in church, not those that are out of the church, because they're being judged already by the law of trespasses and sin. But our job is to inspect, observe, and to pay attention to each other, but also to encourage each other. So as believers, our job is to watch. Our eyes must be open. The Bible tells us to work out our own soul salvation. That means to observe, to work it out. That means to observe, to pay attention to what's going on, to pay attention to the seasons, pay attention to the habits, pay attention to the growth, pay attention to all that stuff. You must observe. You must study. The Bible also tells us to study, to show yourself approved of God, to study, the workman that needs not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. And the thing about it, when you're studying the word, then when you study it, you have to put it in practical application. The Bible says faith comes by works, and work without faith is dead. Faith without works is dead. And so there has to be something that's applied to that faith or to that thing that you've heard. And oftentimes the application is when you're under test, when you're going through afflictions, when you're going through disappointments, when you're going through all those things. But today, specifically, I want to talk to the person. You have been numb. You are numb to hurt. You are numb to hurt. You've been numb for so long. And the thing about it, it started from lingering hurt. Things that's happened to you, things that's done happened in your life. You've been in a cycle. It's like it's been in a cycle in your life. It's been in your system. And these hurts have stayed there. And you've been hurt so much that now you're at a place where you don't feel. There comes a place when a person gets hurt so much, you get hurt so much, you get rejected so much that you don't have no feelings. You become emotionless. You become numb. You become heartless. Many of you become heartless because the hurt has hurt so much that you don't feel it no more. But let me tell you something. God is doing something this season. God is healing you, and he's using pain to heal you. See, but what I come to tell you today, you have to recognize what God is doing. And see, some of you're complaining about what you're feeling, but actually what you're feeling is the very thing that you prayed for. You wanted God to touch your heart. You wanted God to heal you. You wanted God to restore things back in your life. But in order for God to restore those things back in your life, you had to begin to feel pain. You had to feel pain. And if I could use an example, a natural example of a person who's been paralyzed, same in their legs. They've been paralyzed in their legs, and for so long they couldn't feel nothing. Numb in their legs. But now they're starting to exercise, and they're starting to get a feeling, but the feeling is weird. And so because the feeling is weird, when they work out, I'm talking about a person as an example who's paralyzed as an example. Now that they work out, that feeling is weird, so they don't want to do it because it's weird. They want to stop it because they hadn't felt so long in their legs. So now they're starting to have a feeling in their legs So now it feels weird. So they don't want to do it. Don't want that sensation because they hadn't felt it so long. See, this is many of you. You've been numb so long. You've been going through for so long. You've been numb to everything. You've been heartless for so long. And so now there's some feelings that's coming. But now you want to run from it. You want to stop that feeling. You want to stop the things that you're feeling because it feels weird. You done forgot how to feel. You done forgot how to love. And so whatever that you're feeling, because it doesn't feel right, you want to stop it. But I come to tell you though, what you're feeling is your healing. Your healing is coming through your pain. Pain is weakness leaving the body. That's just like working out. When you work out, after you work out, you feel the pain. And the pain is the indication that you've worked out. But the moment that you rest from your working out, from your affliction, from your body going through what it's going through, then your muscles is going to grow. Then you're going to be stronger. This is what's happening with many of you who've been numb for so long. You've been numb so much to pain. You've been rejected so much that it's just natural. You just ignore it because it's been that way. But now feeling is coming. Now pain is coming. Uneasiness is coming. Discomfort is coming. And because uneasiness and discomfort is coming, you want to stop it. You want to quench it. You want to say it's the devil. You want to say it's trying to hurt you. But really, it's trying to help you. Those emotions, those feelings, the hurt, the discomfort, those are the indication and those are the sign, the evident sign that your strength is coming again, your power is coming again, your emotions are coming again. And see, what's happening is that with this stuff that's coming up that you don't, that you'll understand what it is, God is causing your muscle memory to come back to life. Your muscle memory on love, your muscle memory on healing, your muscle memory on completeness. This is what's being waken up. But your muscle memory is being woken up in an unusual feeling. It's pain, but it's weird to you. It's foreign to you because it's been away so long. And so your healing is trying to reconnect with you. See, but you have to embrace it. You can't rebuke it and stop it from operating. That means people, situations, circumstances that come and it feels weird. Certain people and certain situations that has coming into your life, it feels weird. You don't want to deal with it. But what's happening is that God is healing you. God is giving you an answer. God is giving you a breakthrough. Receive what God is doing. Identify and recognize the stages and recognize the seasons, the times, what's happening. Watch as well as pray. Keep your eyes open. Observe. To watch also means to observe, to pay attention, to focus, analyze. Good morning. God bless you. And hope y'all have a good morning. Hope this word really help you. Amen. Be encouraged.